Hello, and thank you so much for attending this webinar today. My name is Jason Perry, and I am the National Sales and Marketing Director for Medicare Advantage Specialists. But before we get started, I'd like to introduce you to the GoToWebinar control panel, which is located on the right side of your screen. There is an audio toolbar with options to use your computer speakers or telephone. There's a chat toolbar, which allows you to ask questions that we'll answer those at the end of the presentation. Webinar technology is great. It allows you to sit in your comfort of your own office or home and learn about this great product. However, with all technology, there's sometimes minor issues that may occur. So if the audio pauses or the screen moves a little slow, just stick with us and we'll let the technology issues work themselves out. For those in the webinar today who are new to MAS, we are a nationally recognized, award-winning field marketing organization and a leader in the insurance brokerage industry. Our office is located in beautiful Hoover, Alabama, which is just outside of Birmingham. We're excited to share with you that MAS has become a partner of Integrity Marketing Group since October 2019. We've had a long-standing relationship with Integrity Marketing Group over the years, and it was a natural alignment for us to become a platform partner. Through this, MAS will be able to bring more products, more tools, and more resources to our broker distribution. We're truly honored to be working alongside other partners in our industry. At MAS, we are proud of the superior service, support, and training that we provide to the agents across the country who work with us. We take great pride in our relationships with our agents and our carriers. Our staff provides marketing strategies and assistance, creating numerous opportunities for our agents through lead programs, our Turning 65 platform, and the Agency Builder program, the Fast Start, and other initiatives and programs. MAS marketing managers are eager to work with producers to help you grow your business. We can provide a market analysis of products available in your area to assist you in developing a strategic marketing plan for your business. We're always up to date on the latest products, carriers, lead programs, and services as they become available. And of course, we're always available to provide both back office and field support, making it easier for you to concentrate on your sales growth. Our goal is to help you grow your business. So our specialty is the senior market, and our carrier portfolio is supported by Medicare Supplements, Medicare Advantage, Final Expense, Whole Life Term, Universal Life, Critical Illness, Cancer Plan, Annuities, and much, much more. So let's talk about our MAS Resources and Rewards program. MAS has partnered with CSG Actuarial to offer agents a wealth of resources in order to stay at the competitive insurance industry. To stay ahead of the competitive insurance industry, whether in your office or out in the field. We have multiple ways of helping you access the production and plan information that you need to help you and your clients make the best decision for their insurance needs. Insurance who have contracted through MAS can easily register on our website to access the quoting tool. Just visit www.medicareadvantagespecialist.com, click on the register button for our agent portal and the quoting tool, and from there, once you get access, you will be able to run quotes easily for 200 plus companies, do plan comparisons, and research underwriting conditions 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. There's even an online application tool for some Medicare supplement carriers. So be sure you take a look at that. It's a fantastic tool. This new tool is so intuitive and innovative. Exclusive to agents contracted with Integrity Partners, you get access to the smartphone app, which provides agents with access to MA and MedSup plan comparisons and rates, Final Expense quoting tool with underwriting information straight at your fingertips, and the coolest part of the software is the T65 map. Imagine working in a specific area of town and opening the app and then letting the app identify your location, and then little red dots pop up of people turning 65 or have just turned 65 pop up on your map. And being able to click on the red dot and to see name, address, and the most competitive med sup in that zip code is fantastic. So for more information about this awesome tool, contact one of your MAS marketing directors today. Be happy to discuss that with you. Also, exclusive to Integrity Partner Agents, which is you guys. If you work with us, we are pleased to provide you access to the Medicare Center multi-carrier online enrollment tool. Once you're registered and confirmation of agent readiness is completed, you'll have access to send electronic comparisons to clients quickly and compliantly. Sorry about that. You'll be able to cross-compare plans among multiple carriers. You can use the CRM tool to track new and existing clients, and it greatly increases sales by saving you time. You can enroll a client in 20 to 30 minutes without leaving your home or your office. The best part, the tool is offered to our agents absolutely free. So for more information on that, please contact one of the marketing directors here at MAS. So I've said this before, your success is our success. We want to help you develop your business. We're pleased to offer MAS agents access to a lead program, whether you're direct to MAS or working with one of our agency partners. We want to help you see more prospects. We work closely with our carrier partners, and we talk a lot about recruitment, and oftentimes we find ourselves doing a great job at recruitment. And that's not enough, though. So for you or us, it does no good to get an agent on a contract if he does nothing with it, he or she. So we want to help you write your first piece of business. That's our objective. So for new agents, MAS, we have a Fast Start initiative. So we're offering a $25 gift card for the first issued app, only one, and a $75 gift card with 4 or more apps issued in the same month. And if you refer an agent to us, we're going to give you a $50 gift card when the referred agent writes their first app, and that's going to be direct to MAS agents only. So lots of important things there. For our agents that are interested in building an agency, we have the Agency Builder program, which is designed to help an agent do just that, build an agency. We'll run our auto dialer to get to call agent recruitment lists. The auto dialer will give the agents answering the phone the option to press 1 to speak to a live rep. If they press 1, the call will be connected to the agent trying to build the agency and give him or her the opportunity to recruit that agent. If they do not answer and it goes to voicemail, a voicemail will be left on the recording, or their voicemail, of a recording that the recruiting agent records, or we can do one for you, that message. We also lower lead costs by splitting the lead costs in thirds. So if you have an agency, the MAS will pay a third of an order, the new GA will pay a third, and the agent will pay a third, which comes out to right around $150 per 1,000 piece, and keeps everyone involved in the program. So let's talk about some turning 65 strategies. So here we have some ideas for marketing to your future clients turning 65. Direct mail. Referrals, mailers, or hot knocks. So many of our agents have had success selling Medicare supplements over the phone. Good old grassroots marketing, or door hanging, which is basically hand delivering direct mail. Remember, you do not have the same compliance rules when you're marketing Medicare supplement plans as you would, say, with Medicare Advantage. So the AEP season is over, and you may be asking yourself, well, what now? Well, we have been busy strategizing for the SEP and the planning for the SEP sales. There are numerous opportunities with year-round selling, which includes Medicare Advantage special needs plans, turning 65 population, and cross-selling, critical illness or final expense, and utilizing all our turnkey marketing systems. So myself, Shanna, John, or Matt would be happy to help you put a plan in place if you don't have one already. So let's get to today's webinar subject. This is a program we're very passionate about because we know that if you follow along, you will succeed. We have Many, many, many agents doing this all over the country. So today I'm going to walk you through the MAS Turning 65 seminar platform. And we all know that growing your business is only going to happen if you develop a winning strategy. And consistently putting in the work and utilizing smart tools and platforms to make it easier for you to deliver your expertise to the right clients. So a few years ago, we developed a Turning 65 workshop platform. Basically, we assist our agents in identifying target markets for the Turning 65 population. We created a process that is so simple for agents to follow that we now have many agents hosting weekly and monthly meetings, creating a tremendous stream of lead generation. We've created what we call, our agents have fondly nicknamed seminar in a box of sorts. So we're making it easy for you to get in front of more people, and having everything done for you just makes it super simple. So why the Medicare market? Simply put, there's 10,000 retirees enrolling in Medicare every day. There's Medicare products have great commissions. Medicare has a very high persistency, high renewal income potential. Medicare is a great door opener for other sales opportunities to cross-sell. And then fewer agents than ever before are marketing Medicare products. So working with the T65 clients also puts agents in a position to explain that Medicare doesn't cover long-term care expenses, but a long-term care insurance policy can. These Turning 65 leads that have potential to double as long-term care leads when you cross-sell, potentially doubling your commissions. So want to get in front of more people turning 65? The secret to building a huge base of Medicare clients is helping seniors compare options before they turn 65. So proactive insurance agents can cement themselves as a Medicare expert by getting in front of the T65 Medicare beneficiaries first and educating them about their Medicare options before they enroll. The Turning 65 platform is complicated enough, but basically we try to simplify it and make sure that they understand, hey, that it really is sort of complicated, so I definitely need a trusted advisor like yourself to help me through this. That's the whole goal. So market to the fastest growing population. So how would you like to sell 400 Medicare policies this year? A turnkey training and educational workshop system that provides agents a way to provide unbiased Medicare election advice to prospective clients who are making important decisions regarding their entire financial picture. This system is ideal for agents who are looking to create residual income and new prospects and promote other products and services to clients entering their retirement years. So here's an example we put together to increase your income with the T65 workshops. So just for example, on our first column, let's say you do 2 monthly meetings, okay? Because MAS is partnering with you, we are paying towards the cost of the mailing. So you actually, 1,000 pieces would only be $275 to you, and we pay $275. So if you did two meetings a month, your cost of mailings is going to be $550. And let's just say each meeting has 6 to 12 average attendees. Now that is a very low number. There are certain markets and higher populations where we get 40, 45 people in a room. That's very common practice. But just for this example, we'll just say 6 to 12 show up. So the average enrollment per meeting is 5. So you did 10 enrollments in two meetings that month. And obviously it's turning 65, so it's a $510 commission for 2020, which gives you a weekly income of $1,275, or a new monthly income of $5,100, or an annual income of $61,000. So basically, we double that number and we do 4 seminars a month. That's 1 week, okay? Cost of mailings, $1,100. Average attendees, 6 to 12. Let's just still say 5 enrollments per meeting. Still $510 commission, but that gives you a weekly income of $2,550. The monthly income of $10,200 more, and an annual income of more than $122,400. So definitely return on investment is there. So these are just some prime examples. We have some agents that do more per month, and we also have agents that do a few less. So you can just see the profits there. So here's sort of the way we work it. It's 3 easy steps. We basically you work with a MAS marketing director, and we identify your market. We identify a target market for your meetings, and help you schedule your meeting dates. Basically, you really want to look for a higher population of people. Something very rural is very difficult to do, but a higher population. So you want to pick a location to where it's going to be convenient for all the people that we send invitations to come. And that's up to you. There's all different kinds of places. Some use a little side room in a restaurant. Some use a place at the library. Some have the community center, and some even do the senior centers. And talk with one of your marketing managers. That's one of my favorite places to do these seminars because you just get so many walks of life in there. Plus, we're also inviting the T65 market, and then your senior center is also going to help you push this meeting because they might put it in their flyer or send it out in their weekly notifications. So all different types, and you can even identify people that aren't eligible to enroll right now or maybe above the age of 65, but you're just feeding your pipeline for AEP as they see that you can help them. So we help you choose the demographics for this particular meeting, and we also will pull your lead counts for you. And on the side here is a picture of Lead Concepts is our partner with this program, and we can show you how to run counts, or we run them for you. Totally up to you, but we just try to make it super simple for you. So a couple of things inside of the market specific planning is the turning 65 list that we're just talking about. So we end up setting using the portal at Lead Concepts to pull the particular state. We can pull numbers or turning 65 people by zip code, or we can just do an entire county. And depends on the size of your county. Basically, I tell agents to put a pin in a map, draw a string, or put a string out as far as you think someone would go, and draw a circle around it on a zip code map. That'll give you, an idea of the zip codes you need to pull. If you're in a highly populated area, you don't have to have as many zip codes. Now here in Birmingham, Alabama, in my particular county, Shelby County, or our adjacent county, Jefferson County, I know that people drive 45 minutes on a daily basis. The city's just so spread out. So your market. You're going to talk with your marketing manager about your particular market and how far will people drive to come to this seminar. So for here it works for us to mail the entire county. In maybe Atlanta, Georgia, more highly condensed population, we may not have to go out as far, and it may take longer, to get there if we do go out farther. So I think we'll have enough people, in a highly concentrated area. Just depends on your market, but again, we can brainstorm with any of the marketing directors here to help you with that whole program. So basically, we set a timeline. So we choose a date for the meeting, and we want to mail the invitation 6 weeks prior to the seminar. So once you've decided your location, you've called your marketing manager back, you've already talked with the location, make sure that it's set in stone, that you can have it. You give us the date, time, and location of the particular venue, and then we go to work with pulling our counts to see how many people are turning 65 that we can mail to. Once we get that count right, which has to be at least 1,000 people. Some people like to do 2,000 or 3,000 invitations all at one time. It's just going to depend on your venue size and your, how populated it is in your particular market. And then we want to monitor those RSVPs. And by the way, all you do is call us, and we take care of all of that. And then so they mail the invitation, and then in 3 weeks from the invitation, you're going to start getting, because that's when it hits, and that seems to be the sweet spot. So they start getting the invitations about 3 weeks prior to the seminar. On your seminar, I'm going to show you here in just a few minutes, but on your seminar invitation, it's going to have a couple of ways to RSVP. One of them is email, okay, and they can send you an email and tell you that they're coming to the particular location and that date and time. The other one is having a phone number on the particular flyer, almost like an RSVP reservation line, and you could have a voicemail on that that goes straight to voicemail. It says something like, "Thank you for RSVPing for our Medicare Made Clear seminar. Please leave your name, telephone number, date and time, and location you'll be attending." That way you have just a general voicemail in there. You really want it to go to voicemail because as these seniors or people call to RSVP for the meeting, you don't want them asking a whole lot of questions or trying to talk themselves out of coming. They've made that commitment. They're already going to give you a call. So you want them just to go ahead and RSVP for that. We found that when it goes to voicemail versus a live person, your attendance is much higher. People just ask lots of questions and they just want to talk themselves out of coming. So we try to avoid that, just go straight to voicemail. Now, one of the things we do about 2 or 3 days before the meeting, you're going to have a really good idea of how many people are actually coming to your meeting, whether it's via the voicemails or the emails for people coming. We want to give them a call about 2 days before the meeting, 2 or 3 days, just to remind them because people do forget, and we want them to show up. A lot of people may use like an administrative assistant in their office just to make the phone calls. So that way, again, if they're like, "And what is this about?" or "Can you tell me about the meeting?" The person on the phone really doesn't know a lot. They'll end up saying something like, "Well, it's very informative. It's no cost to you. There's no sales at this meeting. It's just a Medicare Made Clear seminar so you can understand your options." And that makes it super simple. They won't talk themselves out of it. A lot of the agents that'll make those phone calls themselves tend to get a little bit wordy with explaining things. And again, we definitely just don't want them to be talked out of coming. So the simpler, the better. Then after the meeting, we want to make sure we follow up with calls after the meeting for those folks that attended. One of the things that you're going to see here in just a minute, there's also there is a next step card in their folder that we provide to you to provide to them. And the script that we wrote is literally, if you can stand there and you can read, you can give this seminar. But it's written with so much information that, like I said earlier, they will very clearly see they need a person like yourself to help them through this process. And so the script is written where they're going to really ask a lot of questions anyway, and that's a kind of a good thing. Like somebody may ask, "Hey, well, I can see this AARP commercial or Humana commercial on TV. I keep hearing about this. Can you tell me about that?" And that's a great opportunity for you to say, "Well, yes, I actually can tell you about that. However, I just can't tell you at this meeting because this is purely educational. Hey, why don't you go ahead and take that next step card out? Hey, why don't we all take the next step cards out and go ahead and fill those out so I can make some time to talk to you on a one-on-one basis." And there's your leads. Another thing you want to make sure is that, without being forceful whatsoever, be, somewhat aggressive, and trying to get people to set an appointment with you. The most successful agents are getting, most, if not, or all, or most of these cards back at each meeting, so they can set up an appointment with the client. So we give you the seminar in a box. It actually shows up on your doorstep or wherever you want us to send it, your office or your home. You're going to get the script in the box. Inside is customized folders with handouts, which we'll see in just a minute, that are customized for you. It has your name on it. It's got your phone number on it, and it's a bunch of information. If you follow that script and you don't deviate from that script, if you literally read it word for word, and there's even jokes written in there, but if you follow it word for word, you're going to give a compliant educational presentation. One of the things that comes in the box, which I just forgot about, is the FAQ. We sat down and we thought of every question that well, maybe not every question, but most of the questions that have always been asked, and what we would go ahead and provide the answers to. So we created this document, 4, 5, 6 pages of questions that they ask that you've already given them the answer to in that FAQ. So when you get the box, obviously you're going to familiarize yourself with what's inside of it, but you're going to read that FAQ so that you know what they may ask. The invitation we send out, the mailer piece, it gets a really good open rate, averaging 3 to 5%. It comes in a nice envelope with some handwritten script on it, so it looks like it's from someone personally. I mean, who doesn't open a letter that has a handwritten address on there? It's very personal. And this particular invitation has been our best success. It's going to give you the information on the location. It's going to give you what we're going to go over, understanding Medicare Parts A and B, Medicare health plan options, how you understand your Part D, how you get some extra help, member enrollment periods, and there's a lot of additional resources that we provide in those folders for your clients. And then on the back of it, it's their actual invitation or letter to them. It is specifically designed for your market, and it's got your information on it. It's signed by you, so this looks like it's all coming personally from you. So here are some of the components that are actually in the folders. You have an agenda, the Making Sense of Medicare agenda, and it is personalized with your information just like everything else is. They get a workbook so they can follow along with you on your script. It's got some other data on here, MedSup, what it covers. It's got 13 things to know about Medicare Advantage plans. And it's got a next step card. There's a couple different ways we do it. There's the white next step card here, and then we've got one that's in yellow. It's a little bit more bold and gets their attention a little bit more. So those are the components. And then part of this seminar program is, because it's pure lead generation, we want to monitor and measure. And this helps us and you with all the information on how your seminar went. Although you may have numerous discussions with your marketing manager, this is the method we use to improve performance. This method, this helps identify what we did right and to discuss all the roadblocks that you may or may not have had along the way. It's a successful seminar will fill your pipeline for the future as well. Continuously scheduling seminars is a great way to build a consistent business down the road. So because we target typically 4 to 6 months out from turning 65, you may or may not have an immediate sale with that, but you've gotten an appointment with them. And if they can't sign up for a plan right now, you're going to schedule an appointment for the future when they can. So doing these, as you can see, you're doing these consistently churning, you're just filling your pipeline. Now, we have a particular agent that I worked with 2 years ago doing this program, and she just constantly was turning and turning and turning and turning, and then she stopped buying any leads from any external lead source. I could barely get her on the phone the next year, and the whole reason behind that was she said, Jason, I'm just so busy with all these referrals. I mean, I've had people coming to me that came to one of my seminars a year ago, and they brought their cousin or their mother or their aunt or whatever, or their friend, and that's the way it works. It just it's just constantly filling that pipeline for the future. If you're a one and done person, this is not the program you want to be on. But if you really want to build wealth and lead generation and appointments and fill your pipeline all throughout the year and AEP, this is the program that you want to participate in. So again, why choose MAS? Because we're here to serve you. We understand that our long-term success will define itself based on your success as an agent or as a carrier. Medicare Advantage Specialist is committed to exceeding our clients' expectations in every interaction and helping you achieve the same level of service with your customers. Agent support is our primary goal. We provide every tool we can assist you in with efforts to identify, inform, close and follow your sales practices. In more practical terms, our marketing team works arm in arm with you to deliver print media, internet, direct mail, and other marketing tools, helping keep your pipeline moving. We have one of the most experienced support teams in our industry. And this is our phone number, 800-480-9857. Or you can check us out on our website, which is just MedicareAdvantageSpecialist.com. I want to thank you for your time. I look forward to speaking with any of you. Any of the marketing managers here on our team can help you. We look forward to working with you for a successful future. Thank you.